Hey everybody, it is iFork, as you no doubt knew and stuff, and it's time for a well-needed vlog. It's been a while since I've done one, and I know that I said I was going to be doing these regularly, and I know that that didn't really happen. And I have reasons, and we're going to be kind of talking about all that stuff, so let's get started. First off, holy crap, we are almost at 1K subscribers. That's ridiculous. There's almost 1,000 of you. That's crazy. Really, it is crazy. Like, every time I log in and I see that number, and I'm like, oh my god. I know that one day soon I'm gonna, like, wake up and hop on to check everything, and it's gonna be 1,000, and I'm gonna lose my mind. It is such a huge deal for us, and I want to thank every single one of you that's been supportive and stuff. It really means a lot, every single one of you that shares, comments, likes, all that stuff. I know people say that, but I know that I say it a lot, but I really just want to make sure you know that I mean it. It means a lot. Your support's been awesome, and thank you all. So the rest of the vlog is going to be a bit more serious. We're going to be talking about the channel and where it's going, and how I've been. I may not need to go as, I may not need to talk as much about it as I'm going to, but I feel that as a channel, we owe this much to you guys. We owe some kind of communication. And I want to be more open with you guys, because we're small, but we're kind of a community, and I'm wanting to, kind of grow that and stuff. And I have my reasons. If you don't really care, then you can skip this whole thing. But here we go. So this may not like full on be the case, but I feel that I have been a bit disconnected from the channel, a bit absent almost. And you guys may not have noticed, but I've missed a few videos in the past few weeks. I've been very absent on Twitter when it comes to promoting videos and stuff like that. And I have some reasons that I feel like I should explain. A couple of months ago, maybe more than a few months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago, I was diagnosed with some medical conditions. Nothing too serious. It just happened very suddenly and unexpectedly, and in addition to a few other things, it just really threw me off balance. I'm doing fine now. I have everything under control. It's just I have like chronic high blood pressure and some acid reflux problems. Like I said, nothing super major, but that combined with my day job picked up a lot and started very suddenly needing a lot more from me. A lot more work, a lot more time, a lot more involvement. And the amount of effort and time that it took to manage all of the content that was being put out on the channel at the time, all of that just happened at once, and it came together in a very strong way, and it really threw me off balance for a very long time. I was very stressed. It was rough. But I'm fine now. Like, things are looking up because of some changes that we ended up making to the channel and my daily routine, basically. And I've adjusted. Like I said, the medical stuff is under control, and now I'm just getting the stress under control. I'm a lot better than I was, and things are looking up, and I'm very excited to dive right back in to the channel full force. So like I said, we've made some changes, and we're going to be experimenting with the stuff that's on the channel, both the things that I make and some of the stuff from Friendly Fire. So Fork and Jam stuff is no longer a main series. It's going to happen when it happens, but it's just not going to be a main thing. We will be keeping an eye out for fun games that we can play together and things that we think will be really cool to show you guys. And we will be doing stuff for that, but for now, it's just not a main series. Friendly Fire is now 2 days a week. We're going to let Dirge of Cerberus wrap up, and then we're going to be trying some different things. We didn't finish Dirge because we felt that while we were having a lot of fun recording it, it doesn't really showcase the best of Friendly Fire. So we're going to be trying some different things. We're going to try some older games, and then we're going to move on, and we're going to see kind of where things go with that. With Friendly Fire and with everything else on the channel, we need feedback from you guys on what it is that we do. Like I said, we're going to be experimenting and we're going to try to find what works best for us, and also what's most entertaining for you guys, because we do the entertaining side of this channel for fun for us. It's an excuse for us to hang out and have a good time. But, we also want to entertain you guys. So give us some feedback. Let us know. The more feedback you give us, the better we're going to be at it. On that note, I've had multiple messages from people saying, hey, I really like your channel. For the most part, I'd subscribe if, the Let's Plays are somewhere else. And I do appreciate the feedback, but I just want to reiterate, because I've said it before and I want to make sure that it's known. That's not really something that's going to happen, at least not anytime soon. The whole point and the whole idea behind this channel at this point is for it to be a place where people can come and either be entertained by, Let's Plays and silly videos and stuff like that, or learn about new games and watch some thought-provoking stuff like Indie Bites or my Dark Souls video, plug. So at the end of the day, it's a variety channel, and we're supposed to do a mix of things. And, if you only come for one thing, that's totally fine. I hope that the other stuff doesn't really annoy you or anything like that, but, it is what it is, and it's a part of the vision that we have for the channel at this point. I'm sure some of you guys have noticed, but Duelist content is officially on hold at this point. The tutorials take a lot of time, and getting good and interesting matches for Friday Night Duelist also takes a lot of time. There are kind of two facets to this. The biggest thing is that, as I said, I've been very stressed recently, and I believe that it's counterproductive for me to be trying to lower my stress levels, essentially, while constantly trying to produce these very involved and high effort pieces of content. And it's not, I don't have a problem with doing things that are very high effort. It's more that it's the one thing that didn't seem to be as fruitful as other things on the channel, and it really is a lot. I actually, the last time that I tried to do Friday Night Duelist, I tried every day of the week to play and record really good and interesting matches. I played for maybe an hour every day, and I didn't really get enough for a video. Maybe I was just playing poorly that week, but that was kind of the nail in the coffin. It takes away from the time for me to produce Indie Bites stuff, and it's very stressful when I'm not able to make it. As for the tutorials, they just take forever. I think I spent between 15 and 20 hours on the Lionar tutorial, and I really enjoyed making it. It was a lot of fun, and I actually learned a lot while doing it, but it took a lot of time that I could have been using for Indie Bites or something like that. And, there's a pretty good chance that everything I said in that tutorial, or most of it, will no longer be relevant by the time Duelist actually comes out, by the time it is out of beta. So what I want to do is basically just put tutorials and written content about Duelist on hiatus until it's out of beta. And when the game is out of beta, we'll take a look at everything. I'll take a look at myself and where the channel is, and we'll go from there, and we might start again, we might not. We'll just kind of have to play it by ear. Now, I haven't been as active with streaming as I would have liked to have been. And again, this is because of stress, but I'm hoping to get everything back on track and to start streaming again with full force. Saturdays, I stream for Speedy Saturday for Distance from 1 p.m. Central to 3 p.m. Central. That's not going to change. I haven't been doing it recently, but, hopefully I turn that bus right around. I started a group stream of sorts with some of my friends. Some of them are streamers, some of them are just friends, some are YouTubers, where we play tabletop simulator games on Sundays. I'm not always going to be there, but if I'm not there and I'm not streaming, I'll at least be hosting one of them, so that's definitely something you guys should check out. And either Thursdays or Fridays will be a stream day. I'm going to be playing around with it, and it's basically just going to come down to which one I think works best for me and kind of my personal time. But once I figure that out, it will become a regular thing, and I am dedicated to not slacking in that. It's a variety of things that I play, but primarily it's the beginning of it is a bit of set aside time for Duelist so that I can play that, and I'm thinking that I might try uploading the VODs of the Duelist gameplay over to YouTube and using that as a kind of replacement for Friday Night Duelist. If I do that, it'll be obviously very different, and I won't be able to guarantee the quality too much, but you know, it'll be something. So I'm hoping to give that a shot in the coming weeks. Apart from that, I really just do a variety of stuff when I stream. Like this past stream, I did Devil Daggers for like 3 hours. I beat my high score, but I almost beat my friend who has the highest high score. He's got like 223 seconds. It's ridiculous. That game's hard. And then I just played The Division for a couple of hours. And you know, it's a variety of things. I'm doing that. I'm trying to beat Dark Souls without a HUD. I'm playing Tron 2.0 with only the identity disc where possible, because there are a few parts where you can't, but you get the idea. It's a variety thing. And so I kind of want to encourage you guys to come and check out the streams, because I enjoy streaming on my own, but you know, it'd be nice if some of you guys swung by and you might find something that you enjoy there, you know? So again, just on the note of Duelist, to those of you who came here and subscribed because of the content that I do for Duelist, I'm sorry. I really am. I know what it's like to subscribe to a YouTuber or somebody because of the content that they do or the games that they're playing, and to really enjoy it, and then for them to just stop. I know that it sucks a lot, and I never really wanted to be the person that does that, but it happened, you know, and it's just that I don't have the time. Like I said, I don't have the time or the capacity to deal with the stress involved in it. I myself personally, I switch around between games a lot. There are some that can hold me, and when a game holds me, I consider it very precious. And I do really, really love Duelist, and I am still kind of playing it on my own time, but it's not to the extent where I can make content for it. And that's just the nature of me and the things that I'm doing on this channel, like Indie Bites. I do hope that those of you who came here found something worth sticking around for, whether it be Indie Bites, Friendly Fire, any kind of one-offs that I do, or my Twitch channel. You know, I hope that you found something worth sticking around for, and I hope that I haven't just turned into a huge waste of your time. And that's really it. That's all I really have to talk about. Just to reiterate, things are going to be experimental for a little while on the channel. I've settled on some things already, but some things will be experimented with, and we need your feedback in order to figure out what you guys enjoy most and try and find some middle ground between what you enjoy and what we like to do. If you have any suggestions for something we can play, or a series that you would like to see, or anything like that, then just leave a comment or shoot me a message on Twitter. My handle's @forkh, as I always mention. You can also shoot me an email if you have anything to say at fork4h@gmail.com. Because this is, at the end of the day, while this is a channel that I'm doing for fun and because I enjoy it, it is also something that I want to grow and sort of build a profession out of. It's something that me and the Friendly Fire crew really, really enjoy doing. And we would love to see it blossom into what we feel it can be, but we can't really do it without your guys' help. I know that it's a thing that people say, and I know that I say it all the time, but if you see something you like or that you dislike, then smack the thumb that correlates with that feeling and leave a comment and let us know what you liked or what you didn't like. From the thumb alone, it's kind of difficult to tell why you disliked or why you like something. I mean, I assume if you like something, it's because I have a gorgeous voice and a beautiful personality. But if you dislike something, it's, you know, I know that something in this video was not liked by someone, and it's hard to figure out what. So if you do dislike, or if you like, let me know why, by any of the means that I've mentioned: a comment, a tweet, or an email. Because the only way that we can grow and make better content is with help from you guys. And on that same note, again, I keep going to different notes, I cannot believe that we are so close to 1,000. I know I mentioned it, but it is just really blowing my mind right now. I know that one day I'm gonna wake up and look, and it's gonna be at 1,000, and that's freaking crazy. And I feel like it's a good time to say this. Thank you to all of you, every single one of you that has been around and has been liking and sharing and telling your friends and leaving comments and all that stuff. It's amazing to have your support. It blows my mind, and it blows the minds of everybody else here on this channel. It's truly appreciated, and it truly makes it worth doing to see that you guys are enjoying the stuff that we're doing, at least to some extent. And it's because of you guys that we're almost at 1,000, and it's because of every single one of you that continues to do that that will eventually go well beyond 1,000. So thank you again for enjoying the channel. As usual, do the YouTube stuff. That's everything I gotta say. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!